All right, everybody. For those of you who don't know, my name is Michael Forrest, and welcome to It's Shark Time. Now, before we get going, just a quick note about text messaging. Altspace has made it so that we can turn messages off. I like to have them off when I'm performing because when I get text messages during performance, it can really throw me off. So I have them turned off for now. But if you send me any text messages during the show, I will only be able to respond to them until the show after the show is over. But if you do need to get a hold of us, really the best way is by joining our Discord, and you'll find the address right here on the beam below me right here. So that's a good way to reach us if you need to. You just want to say hi. I've hosted over 600 events in Altspace, and in that time, we find the question that's been asked the most is, why are we here? And I like to start our shows out with this, and you'll find the answer is right down below my podium right here. So everybody, I'm going to compensate for having a smaller crowd today. Why are we here, everybody? Let's hear it.
To feed a shark.
To feed a
Feed a shark. All right, you guys got it right, but I need some enthusiasm, people. Why are we here?
Feed
a shark. To feed a shark. Let's hear it. Come on. To feed a shark. Let's go. All right. See, now that sounds like music. Very good, everybody. Thank you very much. All right. Now, how many of you don't like being muted during Altspace events? Put your hands up if you don't like being muted during Altspace events. All right. Well, all right. A few of you. All right. Well, what we like to do is we like to keep the microphones open because we like to hear you laughing and we like being able to interact with you during the show. But I'm going to ask you to please keep like the side conversation stuff to a minimum because we are filming this for YouTube. You'll see Raven and I floating up in the air above you. And very often, when we record these things, you'll hear somebody typing, for like a while, or sometimes you'll hear my personal favorite. You'll hear, and then a couple seconds will go by and you'll hear, and they stand like right below the camera and they're like, and you got to wonder, like, what I'm watching the tape of the performance, and I'm like, what's so bad, man? How horrible is it? Like, he's sitting there, he's going, and it's like, oh man, you got to get out more or something. I don't know. But so yeah, if you keep that to a minimum, that would be great. If you do find somebody turns your microphone to red, like one of our moderators, you might have some background noise. Try not to take it personally. And please remember that you can always express yourself by using the pink cheek smiley face in your emoji wheel. When you press that, it opens up your emoji panel, which gives you a wide variety of options with which to express yourself. I'll leave it to you to choose which one's the most appropriate. But if I could, I'd like to reserve this one because there's a giant hand sticking out of your head. That's pretty distracting. That's a good way to get my attention. In the event that my voice goes choppy, or maybe the roof starts leaking, or maybe, Sharky starts messing with the crowd, I'm going to kind of want to know that kind of thing. Sharky, you would do that. Wait, what was that, Siren?
Sorry, my dog is getting really close to me. Sorry.
Your dog? Oh, your dog wants to be on the show. That's probably what it is. We've never had a dog on the show before. Okay, well, we're going to have to maybe try that. Oh, that's cool. All right. So yeah, so if you're going to use that to get my attention in the event that something goes wrong. If I only see one of you doing it, I'm probably going to keep on going. But if I see 3 or 4 of you doing it at a time, I know there's something going on and I'm going to need to address. All right, now, we've hosted about 10 events a week, and the purpose of that has been to get a lot of people coming through our events, and we do. We have hundreds of people coming through every week. But for a while, I couldn't get anyone to help me feed my friends. You guys want to meet my friends? I'm going to bring them out. Anybody want to meet my friends? Here, yes? All right, cool. Let's bring them out. All right, we've got Melvin, we've got Buster, and we've got Fang. Here we go. Now, these are my friends, and they're looking good now, but they didn't always look this way. When we first got them, they were looking pretty skinny, and, we needed to feed them, and nobody was willing to help me do it because it turns out it's not enough to expect you guys, to want to help me save the world one shark at a time. No, you need some incentive, right? So you may have noticed when you came in the lobby, we have these marquees set up, and the one that's if you're facing the stage, the one that's on the right side has 12 items listed on it, and that's our prize kit. So we're giving away a 12-item aquarium-themed prize kit. Today, we're also giving away this Ravenhall Events coffee mug. All right, so that's 2 prizes, 13 items that we're giving away to our winner today. All right. And I'm hoping you're going to want this enough to be on the show. All right. And, and if you'd like to be on the show, what you can do is take the pointer that's coming out of your right hand and aim it right at Sharky's nose. And you're going to find that you get a spinning target. Now, when you do, just squeeze your trigger one time and a text prompt will appear magically in the air before you. And there you can enter your Altspace username. Now, if you don't know what your username is, you can find it by pressing your blue and white triangle button, going to the Me tab. That's the one with the smiley face on it. And on the left side, next to you, under your display name, in parentheses, will be your username. Now, that's the name we need need in order to distribute our prizes. So it makes it a lot easier for us to get the prize to you. All right, I see a hand going up there. Let's see, Galfie Bowden, 1983. Is there a problem with something? What's going on?
Yeah, it's not working. So I'm pointing.
It's not working. You might have come in late after we started it. That can happen. You might try re-entering. That can sometimes help. And if you can't get it, don't worry. We'll work around it. Okay? Because that does happen sometimes. All right, here we go. All right, so now, now listen, if you guys are having, well, you guys fill out this form work for our insurance company. If you, if you're having any problems with anybody in Altspace, like let's say they're copying your work, or let's say that they're scheduling events right over yours, or they're trolling every event you have and they just won't stop, just send them a come visit, right? My friends will get to eat. Right. And, Altspace will become a better place. We'll take care of that for you. Everybody wins. Right. All right. Now, if you'd like to be a contestant on the show, the way this is going to work is you are going to notice a raise hand button is going to appear in your lower right side as if by magic, because that's what magic looks like in VR. So all you have to do is press that raise hand button and it'll turn blue. And we ask if you're going to come up, only come up if you can have your microphone open. Things go a lot easier that way if you can do that. Because if you mute, then the audience won't hear you and it'll be a whole mess. Let's see. We have 3 people on the menu so far. Anybody want to else help me feed a shark? All right. Anybody? Let's see. We got 3 people so far. All right. Got a little bit higher. I mean, like my friends like to have some variety. Okay. So just press that raise hand button to get there. What is that? Let's say Flyboy Bowden 1983. What's that?
Yeah, it's still not working. I want to help you feed.
Still not working. That's okay. We will work around it. Just press that raise hand button and we can get you up. Okay. All right. Just press the raise hand button on your lower right. There you go. No, not that. That's the emoji. On your lower right, you'll see a raise hand button. It'll turn blue when you press it. See, it went up to 4, so I think you got it right. All right, awesome. Thank you. All right, let's see here. Let's see, who do we have on the menu? Let's see. Melvin, would you like to hear today's specials? All right, let's see. We've got Comic Slick, I believe. We have Siren coming up, and I'm not seeing Flyboy. Do you want to be on there, Bowden?
Yes. Yes.
All right, well, you got to press that raise hand button. There you are. All right, let's see here. Okay, good. Well, now we got you on the list. All right, excellent. So now what's going to happen is sometimes the board gets delayed there. We're going to extend these bridges here. We're going to have you all up, those that I called. But listen, if you need to recenter, do so now, because if you try to recenter while you're on stage, you're going to end up back in the audience. And this is awkward for everybody. It is. Hey, Matt, how's it going? You guys having a good time? What's up? Let's see how's it going. All right, everybody. All right, let's take a moment to get to know everybody. All right, let's see here. All right, Boyden, 1983, let me ask you something. Have you been around Altspace for very long?
About 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Have you ever been to the show before?
No.
No, it's your first time here. What do you think so far?
It's interesting.
Okay,
I used to work at SeaWorld with animal encounters, so
oh wow.
I'm not too concerned.
So you should be really good at this. Okay, cool, excellent.
Yeah.
All right, Siren, how about you? How long have you been around Altspace for?
I've been on for about a month.
For about a month. Have you been to the show before? I think earlier you said you did.
This is my 3rd time to the show.
How do you like it? Well, if you 3rd time.
Oh, I love it. The first time I came on, I was using my best friend's headset, and that's what kind of made me get mine.
Wow, really? Oh, that's awesome to hear. Thank you. That's awesome. Now I feel bad that you're going to go out like this. That's so messed up. All right. Let's see. We also have Comic Slick Rick. How's it going? We've had you on before. I think you won before, actually. Yes. How's it going?
I did win one time, yes, and I've had a shark one time as well. So
very good, nice. Okay, and there's enough left of you to compete. That's cool. Do you have a strategy for tonight?
Oh,
your strategy is to disappear. Wait, good. The bridges are still out. Let's just pull those bridges back so that doesn't happen again.
Yes,
all right, cool.
Well,
it was very scary for me because you just vanished. I was terrified. It was bad.
Okay, all right. No, I've cleansed my body of all toxins, and I've kind of anointed myself with like an array of like spices and stuff. So I'm good to go.
My friends like spices. That's good. All right, if everybody comes up these ramps right here, once we get up top, you're going to see these yellow X's. Now, if everybody would stand on a yellow X of your very own, and just all you have to do is click on that consent button that's right in front of you. That's just a minor formality for our insurance company. All right. Now, Boyden, you might have some trouble clicking on that.
Yeah.
Possibly. Yeah. All right. Let's get that worked out. Let's see if I can reach Sharky from here, and let's see. We'll kind of put. What we're going to do is we're going to loan you my name temporarily. All right. That's how we're going to work around it not working for you. All right. This way you can still play. All right. Here we go. So, all right. First of all, verbally, do you consent to this?
Yes.
You realize that's legally binding, right?
Yes.
All right, good. Awesome. Very cool. All right, so there we go. We've got you locked in the system there. Just relax. It's going to be okay. Let's see how everyone else did. All right, looks like everybody's checked in. So what we're going to do now is we're going to raise up these glass enclosures to make everyone feel safe, secure, and comfortable. There we go. Very nice. All right, now, just a friendly reminder. Any attempts to escape will immediately disqualify you from our events. And I'm told this is excessive. But you know what's excessive is when people deny my friends a chance to eat. I think that's animal cruelty. And we're not going to stand for that here at Shark Time. No, we won't. All right, so that's the rules. All right, now the way this is going to work is we're going to ask you all a question. And the question doesn't have to be right. Only the answers that can convince our audience that you deserve to live more than the person next to you. That's it. Pretty easy, right? But that means that your fate is in the hands of our wonderful audience, right? So everybody's going to notice that these numbers have appeared above your head, right? And now let's say that Boyden's gets a really good answer, and his name is temporarily Michael Forrest. But if you click on that nameplate right there, what's going to happen is Siren. What's going on?
I don't know.
What's going on? Oh, there's a lot of background. Is that coming from you?
No, I don't have any background going on.
I was thinking maybe that dog's a lot bigger than when we thought. I was picturing like a little dog. What kind of dog is it?
Yep.
Chocolate lab. He's 50 pounds.
Oh, I had a lab. I love labs. That's awesome. Okay. All right. Now, Boyden. If Boyden has a great answer, what you do is you click on the Michael Forrest nameplate directly below. But let's say that Comic Slick Rick has an incredible answer. It's really wonderful. You've never heard an answer more inspired, and you feel compelled. Why did I vote for Boyden? I can't understand. Why did I vote for him? What you can do now is just click on Slick Rick's nameplate, and his number will go up, and the numbers will adjust accordingly until we lock the votes in. All right. Now, let's begin with you, Boyden. Are you ready?
Sure.
Okay, all right. So if you look out in the distance, you're going to see the Ravenhall Sea-Lab. Right now, we do all kinds of important research over there, and I was over there earlier talking to our lead researcher, Dr. Starling, and we were talking about the sea. Now, he tells me that 95% of our oceans have remained unexplored. Right, and he says that 75% of the planet is covered in water. It's all oceans, and that the majority of life on Earth is aquatic. Right. And with so much of it undiscovered, we've probably missed a lot. So I'm wondering, what's out there that remains to be discovered? What's your best guess?
Oh, there's all kinds of things out there, probably. The science recently found sea creatures or microorganisms that were so far deep in the ocean that we haven't even named them. Like, we don't even know what they are, honestly.
Wow.
And so I'm sure that Atlantis is buried somewhere. There's a lot of ships.
Okay.
The ships have a lot
I'm really
of things.
impressed.
Yeah.
Good. That's a good answer. Wow. Okay. I'm very impressed. Slick Rick, how about you? What do you think's out there?
Out there, undiscovered in the ocean, the vast ocean.
That's right.
On Earth.
Yes.
That's a great question. Because Atlantis has already been discovered. I'd point that out, and all the, not to shoot his ideas down, right? But if you guys haven't been there, you're
maybe it was Atlantis too.
Yes.
So maybe there was like Atlantis a sequel. This time it's personal.
Fair enough. Yeah, let's see. I think aliens, actually. Yeah, let's go for aliens.
Okay, but if they live on Earth, are they like actually aliens? Or are we the aliens?
They helped build Atlantis.
They're living down there. It's kind of like a getaway.
Wow, it's
from,
getting
like,
really
the
deep.
stress of alien
Really
living,
deep.
right? So, yeah.
Wow. Okay. Siren, how about you? What do you think is out there in the oceans that we haven't discovered yet? What could it be?
Oh, I'm sure there's like hundreds and hundreds of different kinds of animals that we have no idea are actually here. Because like you said, there's so much left that hasn't even been discovered.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what else is out there. I don't know about everybody else.
So, my friends, all those different varieties to eat. Okay, well, now what we're going to do, you've all had a chance to get to know our volunteers. So what we're going to do is we're going to play some music here and give you all a moment to think about it. All right, think about which volunteer you like the best. Is it Boyden? Is it Comic Slick Rick? Or is it Siren? All right, so click on the nameplate of your favorite contestant, and we're going to lock our votes in 3, in 2, in 1. The voting is now closed. Let's see how we did, everybody. Oh, Boyden. Let me ask you something. Do you got any plans later?
Not really.
More importantly, very importantly, probably one of the most important questions we ask here at Shark Time, does anybody know where you are?
Not anyone in here, no.
So nobody knows where you are, especially not the type to press charges or anything like that, right?
No.
All right, excellent. Listen, you've been a great volunteer, and what you can do is give us a good scream on the way out as you meet my friend Melvin. So give us your best scream. Here we go. Excellent. Well done, Boyden. All right, everybody. Now listen, it's a time in the show where if you're here for the first time, we need to have a talk. All right, what you just saw, that effect greatly disturbed the admins when we first showed this event off. So I told them that when I assured them in every episode that that's just seasoning. That's all that is. So if you enjoyed yourself today and you're back at the campfire, and you're talking about the show and you're describing the effect you just saw, please remember, more important than why we're here, more important than feeding a shark is that's just seasoning. That's all that is. That's all it's ever going to be. And you didn't see nothing. Okay? All right, good. I'm glad we're clear on that point. And listen, we have to add that in because you know what? Like most Altspace avatars, they're delicious, right? They really are. But you're going to find that like some of us have these green tags above our head gives it kind of a nasty, gross, minty aftertaste. My friends don't care for it, so we have to add that in. I see Gavin nodding, so he knows what's up. All right, everybody. Let's see. Oh, we have an opening. Let's see if anybody else would like to be on our menu today. Let's see who we have out there. Let's see. We have somebody disappeared. We've got Harry Boy. All right, Harry Boy, you out there? Harry boy,
I'm here.
All right. Can you check in with Sharky?
What does that mean? Oh no, I haven't.
It means you got to click on Sharky's nose and enter your username, which looks like it's Harry Boy. That should be pretty easy.
I'll get to that.
With 2 eyes. All right, you gonna type that in for me? All right, that's cool. Well, everybody waits on, and watches you. No pressure though. It's okay. No
Whatever.
pressure at all.
I've done
Right,
it.
come on.
Yeah,
up.
get me on the show. Let's
take a moment
go.
to get to know you here. All right, let's take a moment to get to know you, Harry. How long have you been around Altspace for?
Like 2 or 3 months.
2 or 3 months. Have you been to the show before?
Yeah, one
What'd you
time.
think? One time. How'd you
I
like
think
it?
I loved it. It was so much fun.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. All right, and now we're gonna have some fun with you. So come on up. All right, come up right here. All right, and when you get up there, you're gonna see a yellow X, and if you would press that consent button, that would be fantastic.
Ooh,
Let's
consent.
see.
Ooh.
There we go. Perfect.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to move into our second round, everybody. All right, and what we're going to do is we're going to raise up these glass enclosures. All right, we're going to. Oh, wait a second. I lowered Rick's. Yeah, we had a small technical error. I pressed the wrong button. It can happen. All right, there we go. All right, everybody feel safe now? You feel safe and secure?
Yeah, I'm prepared to die. Yeah.
All right, that's good. All right, now let's start out with Siren. Siren, are you ready for your question?
Yep.
All right. Well, Sharky's been trying to bring more theatrical experience to ocean, to the oceans and the ocean life, and he built a stage nearby, right? But it didn't go well at all. You see, the curtain, it won't stay down; it keeps floating up. All right. So how can Sharky make it so that when the curtain goes down, it stays down?
Well, I would suggest he takes some puffer fish, make sure they're nice and blown up, attach it to the bottom of the curtains, and then bury them under the sand.
Bury them. Okay. So cruelty to pufferfish is the answer.
Hey, it'll work.
There you go. Okay. So it's super effective by Siren. All right. And you do realize the intellectual property belongs to us because you pressed that consent button, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's better than eating them.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just saying we can patent that and stuff, and you'd be like, I came up with that, and like it won't matter because you consented. All right. Now,
Yeah.
Comic Slick Rick, let me ask you, how do we get that curtain to stay down? Rick? Rick is mesmerized by Siren's answer. Hold on a second. Let's check this out. I'm gonna investigate. It looks like he's looking there. He's in a state of shock, possibly.
Oh, no.
Rick, are you out there? He's blinking. Now he's looking at me. His hands are frozen. Okay.
He's just
All right, well,
seasoning. Get him out of
It
here.
looks like Rick is suffering from a severe case of stage fright. And don't worry, we can help. All right? We can help with this. All right? Buster's going to help me out. Buster, you know what to do, man. All right, let's do it.
No.
There we go. There we go. Oh, and he stayed
He's
there.
not even falling.
Oh, everybody saw that? Okay. Well, we're just going to let Rick sit there for a little bit. Creepy. That's really creepy. Well, he's gone.
Oh.
All right. Maybe he was never here, everybody. Maybe he was never here.
Whoa.
That's frightening. All right. Now, Harry, let me ask you something. All right. How do we keep this curtain down? How do we get it to stay down there?
Well, I'm very familiar with things going up when I don't really want them to go up. So the best way to
Wait,
keep things down.
Let me just remind you, this is an adult show. It's not well, this is a family show, and when the copyright stuff goes on or anything involving me editing, my hands get really shaky over the control
I
panel.
see. I
Really
see.
shaky.
I see.
Just a reminder.
Well, I'm sort of stumped. I reckon weigh it down with some bags of seasoning.
Bags of seasoning. That works out. Yeah, we got
I'm
plenty
just
of that.
seasoning.
We got barrels and barrels backstage. That could work. Okay. All right. Now, everybody, take a moment to think about which answer you like the best.
Forest.
All right. Yes. What's going on?
Slick Rick is back in the house.
Slick Rick is back.
Yeah, it's behind you.
All right, let's see. I'm going to extend the bridges here. All right, let's see. Where are you, Rick?
I'm over here.
Over here. Press that raise hand button for me, would you?
I got it raised.
And what happened to you?
I crashed.
You crashed. All right. You sure it wasn't stage fright? We all thought it was stage fright. We tried to feed you to Buster, but you just hovered there. It was very scary. All right, come on back up.
Yeah, well,
Go ahead and press that consent button. We'll give you one more chance here. Get on up there.
Awesome. Yeah.
All right.
I don't want to leave.
Let's see.
I don't wanna leave
Is
our
the
boy
voting still
Buster
working for
with an
all right, press
empty
that consent
stomach,
button.
right?
Let's reset the voting here. All right.
Looks like the
Let's,
floor
let's
is
give you a
open.
second chance here.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
fall
It's
through
closed.
if I no. It's,
I'll check in with Sharky first.
whatever.
If you
want
have
me
to
to
do that.
Okay, look, I can fall through here if you guys want. Okay, bye.
Oh, I see what you mean. It didn't reset for you. Okay. All right. How are we gonna manage this then? Let's see.
That's what I came for. So I don't know what
Okay.
to do.
Well then, you know what? Press that raise hand button again. We'll have to work that out later because it's if it's not resetting
we could
for
go
you,
on
then
the
we'll
honor
kind of
system then. How about the honor system?
the
I'll
honor
just stand
system.
to the
I don't know
back.
about that,
Okay.
Rick. Okay. Let's
Okay.
see. Where'd you
All
go?
right, Okay.
Are
Here
you?
we
Well,
go.
you're up there now. Okay. So let's see here. And the platform's not visible
Yeah.
to you.
No, I see. I see.
All right. Tell you what.
100
Step back.
growth. I see 100.
Step
growth.
back.
I'll just stand
We'll see if
right
we
here.
can
I'll
fix it.
stand
Just
right
step back. Step right back there. Let's see if this works.
here. Okay. It opened
All
up.
right. All right. Good. And let's see here. All these technical problems just for you, Rick.
Okay.
I hope you feel special. How about that?
Well,
All right. Click that consent button right for
kind
me
of.
there.
Thank you. Awesome.
All right. Now
Mhm.
it's not
It's not
working.
letting me.
Okay, great.
Boy.
Oh wow, we're just batting 1,000. Let's get you safe and secure right there. All
Mhm.
right, let's see here. Let's see. Oh, all these technical problems. I don't know. All right, let's see if we can get you checked in. All right, let's see here. All right,
Well-
let's see. All right, well, the question is this. All right, I don't know if you heard it because you were rushing at the time, but Sharky
Mhm.
has been trying to bring theatrical experiences to the ocean, right? And
Nice.
he's been doing that. He built a stage. And the problem is the curtain won't stay down. It keeps floating up. So how can we keep that curtain to stay down when it comes down?
And the
What do you think,
curtain
Rick?
is underwater, I'm assuming, because the sharks are watching.
It's
it,
on the
right?
bottom of the
So-
ocean.
How
Sharks
about,
don't do too well on
like,
land.
Like dead bodies. Like
Wow.
Dead bodies,
You know what?
and then the
Siren,
sharks can
just
just kinda
before
get
I
a
thought your
snack
answer was
and-
pretty disturbing. But now I feel so much better about it.
Not
See,
animals,
puff
dead
of
humans,
fish.
dead humans, right?
All
Just to
right.
be clear, I support animal lives for sure. So yes, all humans
Okay.
that we're feeding them.
All right. Well, take a moment to think about which answer you like the best, everybody. All right, because we're going to lock our votes in 3, in 2, in 1. The voting is now closed. Let's see how we did, everyone. Okay, Harry. Let me ask you something. How do you feel about sharks?
I feel like we need to feed them better.
Yeah, I think so too. All right. Well, you've been a great volunteer. A little piece of advice. Oh yeah. By the way, does anybody know where you are right now?
My niece is in the audience.
Really? Is she the type to press charges?
No.
All right. Where's your niece? Put your hand up out there. If you know. All right, there we go. All right. So it looks like your niece is flammable flower. Right. Now you didn't see anything, right? No. See. Okay. So you're good. All right, Harry. So give us a good scream on your way out. Here we go.
Bye.
All right. There we are. Bye, Harry. Thanks for joining us. If you're coming in late, everybody, what was that? What was that, everybody?
Seasoning.
That's right. That was just seasoning. Excellent. Okay. All right. Now we're going to move into our third round. And as we do, when you came in, you may have noticed we have a Patreon sign up in the lobby and this Buy Us a Coffee link. That's because we are trying to raise money to put on more interactive experiences like this one for all of you. But we're also going to take a portion of what we collect and donate it to the Bimini Shark Lab. They do incredible work to raise awareness about some of the environmental challenges that are facing sharks in our oceans today. Things like, shark finning and some of those things like that. And we want to thank you all for, allowing us to help them out. And also just coming out to supporting our shows by coming to them and by subscribing to our YouTube channel. All that stuff really helps a lot. That being said, let's start out with you, Siren. Let's clear our scores out here. Here we go. All right, are you ready for your question, Siren?
Yes, I am.
You are. Okay, that's awesome. All right, well, our YouTube audience has been growing a lot lately. And some of the feedback that we've gotten have been from people who have never been in Altspace, who have never been in VR. And we got one question. Let's see. I'm going to look up his name here. Let's see. From Wyatt in Montana. And Wyatt in Montana wants to know, because we reference admins a lot during the show. We talk about the admins, and he wants to know what is an admin, right? And I thought it would be much safer if you could explain it.
So an admin, an admin's the one who has like powers to kick people, turn people up, like the megaphones, and then that kind of stuff. Like they get to do all the fun, cool stuff.
Okay, cool. All right. Now, Slick, how about you? All right. If you could tell Wyatt in Montana who wants to know, he wrote us and we were going to answer him when he sees us out on YouTube.
Okay.
All right. Going to answer him and tell him, what is an admin?
Yeah. Yeah, well, Wyatt, I would say like the admins are sort of like the parents of Altspace, right? So like Wyatt's parents kind of tell him what he can and cannot do, and that's sort of what the admins tell me I can't do here, right? So yeah,
I see.
Like the parents,
Okay.
There's limits,
It sounds like a very complex relationship.
Well, aren't they all? Like, I don't know how you.
Well, I'm glad you said it, Rick. I'm very glad you said it.
Yeah,
all right, everybody. So,
comedian for a reason, right? So, yes.
Oh, there you go. Okay. We'll take a moment here to lock in our votes. Everybody, I want you to carefully consider which answer you like the best. Was it Siren? Was it Slick? All right. Let's see here. Take a moment to lock those votes in. Here we go. We're going to lock them in 3, in 2, in 1. The voting is now closed. Oh, Siren. And you were such a good fan of the show. You said all that stuff at the beginning. I'm so sad to see it go. All right, but I'm told that it can really help a lot if you scream on the way out. So if you could, give us your best scream. Oh, by the way, does anybody know where you are?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, excellent. That's good news. All right, so give us a good scream here as you meet my friend Fang. Here we go. Oh, that was a good one. Thanks, Siren. Wow, you'd expect somebody named Siren to give us a good scream. That's excellent. Everybody, please remember, that's just seasoning. That's all it is. Didn't see anything. Okay, we're good. We're cool. All right, excellent. We don't want him shutting us down. All right, it looks like Slick Rick is our winner. This is your second time winning, Rick, if I believe.
I believe so. Yeah.
All right. Well, why don't you come down here and stand in front of this mug? All right. We're going to get your picture for our YouTube, for our Twitter, actually. Well, I guess it'll go on YouTube too. But if you go ahead and stand right in front of this mug and face me, our audience can help by throwing up all the emojis that you can. All right. Rick, look toward me. All right. We'll give you. Get in the picture there. You're making it challenging, Rick. All right. Here we go. And with 3, everybody yell out Shark time. 2, 1. It's Shark time. There we go. All right. Wait, Rick. We're going to have to do this again. You fell. Why don't you move down off the ramp a little bit, please? Yeah. Right, tell you what, you stand right here. Wow, you're a very difficult volunteer, Rick. Right there. All right, here we go. Everybody keep those emojis popping. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. There we go. See, that came out. That wasn't so hard, was it, Rick? There you go. All right, now for your prize, you're not only getting this Ravenhall Events coffee mug, which I believe you already have, but you're also going to be receiving a 12-piece aquarium-themed world-building kit. Now, if people have not yet seen that, we're going to invite you to come check it out, where you can inspect the prizes at our Shark Time showcase. All right, so we're going to take you out to see that now. So I'm going to extend our bridges here. All right, invite everybody to come up onto the stage here. Here we go. All right, here we go. Let's get the music going. There we go, everybody. All right, and if you guys are going to be around this Wednesday at 6:30 p.m., we're going to be doing this again, so come on out and see us, all right, and give you a chance to win. If you'd like to see our prizes, please come up to the stage. We've got this portal set up the ramp here. Just go on up to that ramp right there, and we'll head on out, everybody. All right, everyone, thank you so much for coming, and I'll see you next time. Come on up this ramp and let's go.
Have you seen his name?